What up, YouTube? It's MW Porn Part 2, not Part 1. Back with it, back with it, back with it, back with it, back with another video, you feel me? And today, we got a crazy one here for y'all today, fellas. Today, teen boy killed on his way home from football tryouts. Whoa. So, allegedly, this man right here in this gray Nike Tech with Adidas pants killed a 13-year-old boy. It says in the description. On his way home for football tryouts. This is Jacksonville, Florida, so, everything be happening down there. Dang, I'll be hearing about people with missiles and junk, but we gonna see what's going on, man. Glory to God. We're just gonna hop straight into it.
Pick up the keys, I looked at him, he looked at me, he said, the only thing that tie us to this is you. We'll kill you.
A young boy is riding home from football tryouts when suddenly bullets start flying.
Sometimes good people can make mistakes, and sometimes you get ahead of them. But
I ain't gonna lie, when an investigator say that, they know you did it. They just want to see what you say. Like, sometimes people can make mistakes. They know you did it, bro. They're not trying to admit. They trying to trying to get you to admit that you did it, but they really know you did it, bro. I'm telling you, I used to watch these so much, bro. When they say that, you're fried. Sometimes people can make mistakes.
Other people that they may be around can do some stupid that they ain't ready for, and happen.
And then they try to talk to you. They try to talk to them, like, build relationships like they cool. Like, y'all gotta see this, bro. Like, they be manipulating.
And there's a time and a place to talk about that, okay? And this is that time, and this is that place.
We turn the clock back to 2022 and head to Jacksonville, Florida for this case. That's when the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office says a local football coach was taking home some players from tryouts. They were stopped at an intersection when the coach's car was shot at numerous times. Wow. Two teens, a 14-year-old and 15-year-old, were thankfully left unscathed, but the driver was shot 10 times after reportedly shielding the young kids. An 11-year-old passenger and a 13-year-old passenger were also rushed to the hospital. Both the driver and the 11-year-old survived. However, 13-year-old Prince Holland sadly died at the hospital. Jacksonville
How
Sheriff...
the driver survived? They say these shot. I'm telling them people in Jacksonville, them boys known for drive-bys. Ace, man, everything be happening with drive-bys, red light, whatever, in the car. I wouldn't even want to drive over there. I'd rather ride a horse on front of them. Nah, them boys they'll catch you at that red light and hit you with a fully AR, military style. No cap, they switched that button. Nah, I ain't messing with you in the car. You cramped up, you trapped, all type of stuff. People bleeding in the car. You crashed the car. He got shot 10 times and survived, bro. Glory to God. But rest in peace to the boy who got killed. That's crazy. And then other boy, man, God needs to protect all them, man. I'm not gonna lie. That's a scary situation to be on your way. Cause my coach dropped me off home, bro. I do track, right? I did indoor track. It wasn't no bus, cause it wasn't a school thing. So the coach had to take the players to the meets. You feel me? I can't imagine just you trying to prepare for a meet, or like you coming home from tryouts, wondering if you made the team. You worried about the team, and they trying to kill you. I don't think he was the target. The coach was probably the target because he got shot 10 times, but dang.
Survived. However, 13-year-old Prince Holland sadly died at the hospital. Jacksonville Sheriff T.K. Waters made an emotional plea to the community, saying at the time, quote, "I asked the community this. Can we please stand together? Can we please fight this problem that we have in our community? Because it's very frustrating and should not happen. We lost a 13-year-old kid just going home from football practice. So I will say this to anyone who's out there responsible. We're not going to rest. We're going to work. We're going to continue to work until we find out who's responsible." A couple weeks later after the shooting, police questioned someone who had ties to a key piece of evidence, the car. 22-year-old Marcel Johnson told detectives he was carjacked while driving his grandmother's car and claimed the carjackers might have been behind.
It's not even his car. It's not even his car. I'm telling these people who be outside killing people be broke. Broke, he 22, don't even got a car. You're 22, don't even got a car. Don't got no cut or nothing. Like, these people who be really killing people, they be broke. And if they not broke, it's because they big homies or whoever the main person in the group is supplying the money. If they don't got that, they broke.
Was carjacked while driving his grandmother's car and claimed the carjackers might have been behind the deadly shooting.
Okay, you tell anybody about this? You tell.
Right now,
I ain't gonna lie, that boy look like a certified crash out too. I ain't gonna cap. Look at him, he look crazy. He like a bird, ready to attack.
Get killed.
So nobody else knows about this with these boys.
I was finna call in, but it didn't.
I ain't trying to judge people off their looks. Like, I'm just saying.
I seen the news to
maybe I am. I don't
know. But I
so
didn't
what
know,
did you see?
I didn't know if I was gonna be anonymous or not.
What did you see?
What you mean?
On the news. What do you think this is about?
I seen right after with them the little shooting. It was a shooting on by Harvey's. I know that.
Harvey's?
Yeah.
Where's the Harvey's?
It's across from the BP.
Across from the BP. Oh, Sutel.
Yes.
Why do you think that your car has something to do with the shooting?
Because when they got back, that's what all the commotion was about. Like, they were saying y'all tripping, y'all playing, y'all doing too much, y'all showing too much.
Who said
You could tell, like, whoever was driving the truck and Slim. Okay. You could tell, like...
Watch this. Watch y'all. Peep game in this investigating room. Watch how you see how he talking right now. He's standing his ground. He's standing his ground like he had a game plan before coming into this room. He knew what he was going to say. He knew not to answer. He got this all in his mind, right? Watch how they break him down. His confidence going to go from here to here. Y'all might not even see my hands. They going to go from here. It's going to go from up here to the roof to the damn table, bro. No cap. Watch, bro. He got a plan. You feel me? Everybody's in these situations, they come in with a plan. And then the investigators break that down. And you don't got no plan no more. Once they get to talk to you, they get in your head, it's raps.
Something going on, but I just couldn't, like, pinpoint, like.
You gonna start messing up your story, start telling more lies that don't even make sense.
Y'all gonna look at me like, yeah, you know, but you don't know. Mm-hmm. I know, but I don't really know.
Okay. Like, what is he talking about? Like,
so they tripping out. You think it has something to do with this shooting, but you don't say nothing to nobody. You don't tell your brother. You don't tell your mama.
I barely talk to my mama.
Okay, you don't tell Granny.
No.
You don't.
It was like
say barely talk to her.
Nah, it was like, bro, literally, they told me, nigga, the only thing that tied us to that is you, and we'll kill you.
But there's a problem with Marcel's story.
So I'm trying to put myself in your head when this terrible incident happens, right, to you, in reference to them taking your car. Who's reaching out to you? Is anyone reaching out to you? Because you said Lakiri was texting you.
I ain't saying.
I'm sorry. You said
possibly could have been taken.
You said some females were hitting you up while they were gone out and about.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was doing normal things while they was going out and about. I got in the house, FaceTime. Shit.
While they were gone with your car.
Yeah.
Who'd you FaceTime?
What's his name? Yeah.
Okay. Is Butter white or black?
Butter is light skin, probably about the same.
Okay.
Complexion.
But he's a black guy. He's light skin. Okay.
Bro, y'all, I'm not gonna
older,
lie.
younger.
I'm not like I don't. Bro, I even go to witness protection program, bro. Butter is over the I guess you could say the neighborhood.
Okay.
Like, you know, police. I know that police be on them. Just off.
On them how?
Like, they be watching them, paying attention to them.
I got you. All right, so all this happens. You on FaceTime. You getting text messages. You scrolling, doing whatever, and they come back. Here's the thing, man.
You got the Jeff Hardy boots on.
A lot of what you're telling us, dead on truth, but it's not all truth. Okay.
This how they get in y'all heads. They hype you up like, okay, your story going real well. They gonna mess you up, man. What? I'm telling you, man. He breaking him down. He finna fold. I'm telling you, bro. They'll try to. Did I say they try to be buddy with you? Like, okay, we see where you coming from. All we need to know is this, bro. If you tell us the truth, bro, you'll be good, bro. You won't even do too much time, bro. Wink, 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 wink. Life in jail. What you talking about?
But it's not all.
No cap.
Okay.
That boy better
This
sip
is
his
the
Sprite
time
can, man.
To be
Rap,
dead
barbecue.
on truth. Okay. I really think that you're not a bad dude.
What I
But
tell you.
sometimes good people can make mistakes.
Ah, I hit you with that one too. Ah! I really believe you're a good guy, pal. Like, I just think you made a mistake, and if you just own up to that mistake, you won't do as much time. I'm telling you, bro. I seen it before, y'all. I seen it before, bro. If you gonna have your plan, stick with your plan. If it ain't something too serious, which I ain't gonna lie, if he actually, which he probably did, he bogus for killing them boys and shooting at them kids. Knowing he a coach, knowing like, come on, bro. I know you see the kids in the car. What we doing? But look though, yeah, he bogus. But what was I about to say, bro? I don't even remember. I ain't gonna lie. It's gonna come back to me, yeah.
Bad dude. But
they'll hit
good
you with
people
that
can
junk
make
all the
mistakes,
time. Oh, bro, they will.
and sometimes you can get ahead of them that they ain't ready for or expecting. Other people that they may be around can do some stupid that they ain't ready for. It can happen. And
It's just a normal day's job for him.
there's a time and a place to talk about that. Okay? And this is that time, and this is that place. Okay? Because here's the thing. I've done, myself, Detective Drebeck, the rest of my team, we've literally been working 16 plus hour days since Prince Holland was killed.
Who is that?
That's a 13-year-old. Okay? Our team has been working non-stop on this case. I've done a lot of work on this case.
I think
I've
he
talked
knew
to
that.
a lot of people. I've done a
No, he
lot of
for sure
things.
knew that.
I've found a lot of
Talking about who
information.
is that? That 13-year-old boy was killed. He would have been like, what? What? A 13-year-old? You feel me? He knew that. I don't even know why he asked that.
I've got a lot of good evidence on this case. Okay? It's not a coincidence that you and I and Detective Drebeck are sitting in this room today having this conversation.
You telling facts now, I ain't gonna
I
lie.
think it's very big of you. And the reason that I'm talking to you about the way I am is because I don't think that this was your plan. I think that this is something that somebody else did, that you got caught up in some foolishness, okay? And the reason I think that
Now I
is
think he
because
lying. Well, let's see what you finna say.
if this was your plan and you were some mastermind that decided that this was going to be what was going to happen, you come in here and you say, Detective Bentley, I don't know what's going on. I don't know no shit, and I don't know. But you came in here and you started to open up and you started to tell me that, hey, I know what
And
this
you
is
like
about.
that.
And you started going into it. So I think that you're a good
That's
dude.
what I say. I know, but
I know, and I think you're a good dude that is really conflicted right now. I can see it on your face, okay?
You do look a little scared. He do look a little scared. I ain't gonna lie. He's starting like to hold up a little bit, but I hope by the end of this we find out if he got convicted or not. But bro, I tell you, forget what I'm finna say. But he breaking them down right now though. I ain't gonna lie. He like the one thing he said, it sounded true. Like that is true actually. He said we got you in this room. It ain't for no reason. We ain't asking you too many questions that we don't know. Because if they didn't know, they couldn't put you in the room. They got to have evidence. If they don't got evidence, you get away. You know, when you get charged for something and you beat that case, you can't get charged for it again, even if they find out you're the one who actually did it. You feel me? So they're not finna come in here unless they got the mindset that we finna take him down. We know something. We got enough evidence. You feel me? You feel me? So it's like, nah, that was facts. He low-key, like, he not just straight up lying to him. Like,
Weighing on you. It is. I can tell. I can see it in your.
I'm losing sleep.
That's what I'm saying. I can see it in your eyes. I can see like.
I could see
I
it
don't
in
know
your
you,
eyes.
you and I have never spoken, have never met, but I can see it in your eyes that this is on you.
Test me, bro.
I can see it in your shoulders. Your shoulders are down. Like even when we joking and smoking, like you still okay.
It's to that point, y'all don't know who y'all dealing with.
What do you mean?
Like the
With
people.
you?
No.
Suddenly, the buddy-buddy relationship between the detectives and Marcel are over. And that's when the detectives start putting pressure on Marcel to come clean.
Because here's the thing. A lot of what you're saying is true. I know that morning, you come up, you go get grandma. I know that you take grandma to work. I know that you go home.
They did their research, man.
And you get up, and you leave. But you don't leave to go to work. No, you don't. I know you don't.
To go get Grams.
You stay at there until you go get Grams.
Yeah.
When you leave, go get Grams. You go up and you get Grams. I know that. I know where you go after you get Grams. I know exactly where you go. Okay. I know after you get Grams, I know where you take her. Okay. I know after you take her up and drop her off, I know how long you're there at Blue Grams. Okay.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, he breaking them down, bro. They said that buddy conversation gone. He hold them now. I know that. I know this, that. Let me just tell you that I ain't stupid. Let me tell you all the evidence that we got. Let me tell you. He ain't gonna tell you all. He gonna tell you some of it. Because he still got some more. And he just can't tell you. Because he want you to know if you gonna tell the truth or not. You feel me? So it's like, breaking it down, I know how long it takes for you to get Grams. I know when you get Grams. I know how long it takes for you to pick Grams up, for how long it takes for her to walk out her job, her to get in your car when you get Grams. I know where y'all go after you get Grams. I know every fast food restaurant that y'all went to after you got Grams. I know the daily sleeping schedule. Like, damn! You want to be my friend or something? Best bud or something? Like, you know my whole life, bro. They know you. Let me know. Can I get some information on you too, sir? I'm glad. Like,
well, after you take her up and drop her off, I know how long you're there at Blue Grams.
Like, okay? What?
I know exactly where you go after you leave Grams.
It hit different.
Okay.
Okay.
I know that once you get to that place, I know what happens. Okay.
It hit different.
I know that you shut your phone off. You ain't scrolling.
Whoa! He giving out information. Only reason I can react like this, y'all, is because I'm not in this situation. I would be scared out of my boots. I wouldn't even say nothing else. After he just gave all this information, especially if I was trying to hide it. If I wasn't trying to hide it, I would still talk to him. But if I was trying to hide it, he just got the I ain't saying nothing else. Y'all know what y'all know, sir. Y'all can do what y'all want to do. No cap. Okay.
I know that you shut your phone off. You ain't scrolling. You ain't stop. You ain't scrolling. You ain't on FaceTime. You ain't getting DMs. You ain't doing none of that stuff because your phone is off. Your phone is turned completely off. No data, no nothing. As in, I'm about to go on a drill and the phone goes off. I'm not done. 20 minutes after the murder.
I'm not done.
Because that's what this is. This is a murder. Your phone cuts back on.
Wow.
After that, I know where you go. I know where you go. I know you go back to Brooklyn. I also know that you come in after you get the key card from Lacuria and from her sister.
No,
I'm not done.
Listen to him.
I know after that, you get into a white challenge.
Nigga, who was you?
And you leave. And I know where you go from there. And it's not that I'm still not done.
Nah.
I know after that, you come back. And then you leave again.
This is crazy, yeah.
And then I know that you ditch that car off with your brother, and I know he takes it back to grandma.
Whoa.
Okay? So here's the thing.
Whoa.
If this is somebody else got you wrapped up in, now is the time to tell me.
Yep.
Because this is your chance to get ahead of it and tell me what you know and who did what and what was going on. Because if you don't, you know what's involved. Yes. And you know that you ain't sitting in this room on coincidence.
Yes.
So this nonsense about Slim and Drop robbing you and taking your car and you sitting at Trey's for unknown amount of hours scrolling on your phone, you, myself, Detective Draybeck, and everybody that's watching this interview right now knows that that's not true.
I'm not gonna lie. No, that is the question that they don't know, but they probably will. They will do some research to find out if you're telling the truth. The question you just asked, if somebody, he basically saying if somebody else did it, like you was in the car, but like if your brother did it or you did it. He basically like telling him to snitch if he did it. You feel me? That's really the main question. He basically got it all summed out. Yeah, you might be fried, bro. That boy said, I know you turn your phone. He talking like one of them, too. He trying to talk, but I know that you turn your phone off when you go on the drip. I'm like, dang. The boys be studying the rap songs, too. Power off the phone. When you go to you trying to hit a dome. Make sure you got your phone. You feel me? Like, the boys be peeping for real. The boys, y'all, shoot. I'm telling you, to get away with murder, you gotta be one step ahead. It gotta be stuff that people don't even know. Everybody know you're supposed to turn your phone off. Everybody know you're supposed to wash up afterwards. Everybody know you're supposed to never bring, you feel me? You feel me? It's simple stuff everybody know, but you gotta be ahead of it. Well, I'm not trying to teach nobody. Let me. Man, I'm a son of God, bro. I'm just telling what I know, bro. And it's not right. Murder is not right anyway. It's never right. You feel me? It's some situations I say it's right, but in God's standards, it's never right. You feel me? So I don't even know why did he even want to kill the coach? Why he even do that? I want to know. I want to know the reason why he did it. Cause some people just be killing people over songs, over a little argument, over a little he lost the fight. Like that was all bogus reasons to throw your life away, bro.
Yeah, it's
Marcel, look at me. Don't come at us with that bullshit. You know that's the most bullshit story I think I've ever heard when we do these kind of interviews. Think about that. This is our job. We spend nothing but doing the stop. Listen to me. That story was bullshit. That was the best thing you could come up with in your head.
Who was driving that car
When?
that the 13-year-old got killed in?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
That's a question you might not know. That's your time to life, pal. That was your time to cap. You should have been right on it. Me. Even if you was doing the shooting, I would say I was driving. Just to maybe not get the time for doing the shooting. You still gonna go to jail. Them boys got too much evidence on you. I ain't gonna lie. It's just how much, you feel me? Yeah. You about sardines. Sayonara. Should we have a moment of silence for this? I keep forgetting he killed them he shot up them kids, bro. I don't even know why I'm feeling bad for him right now.
I got a homeboy named.
Your homeboy?
Yes.
What's his name?
Oh, they muted that part?
On the ops.
I don't know his whole name. I just.
Boys with Corey?
I think they fell out. I don't know.
Boys with Corey?
Yes.
Okay. Because Black's locked up right now, right? Getting his commissary took?
I don't know.
Okay.
Marcel, I feel like I have shown you that I know what the is going on today. That I know what this is about. That I know what happened, why it happened. And I know it was a up.
Mm-hmm.
You weren't trying to kill no 13-year-old.
I didn't kill nobody at all.
Just
Okay.
look, listen to what he says before you respond, okay? Just be patient.
This was a up. Nobody was trying to kill a 13-year-old. Nobody was trying to put a bullet in the back of an 11-year-old kid. Especially a bunch of kids trying to play football. Because I know that's what y'all are about. Coming up, y'all was about football. You was spaz because you was a spaz on the field. Because you was the best wide receiver on the field.
We watched you on huddle.
That's where spaz come from. I know that. You know why? Because I talked to people. They said spaz because he was a spaz on the field and he was the best motherfucker out there.
Them boys did
Yes.
so much research.
I knew who you was.
That boy is shocked. I'd be shocked too. Somebody telling me about myself. Some stuff I don't even know, dang. Who you think you is, Jesus? Dang. How you know all this? He talking to me like he God or something. Like, wow. Like, what the hell? You know exactly what I did after I got out of school, too? What we talking about, bro? Like, why is you watching me, bro? Like,
I've been doing my job.
He been doing his, yes he
I
has.
know all of this. I know
He
all
not
the
capping
background.
about that one, okay.
You wasn't trying to kill no 13-year-old. You was trying to put in the ground because of what they did
Didn't do anything to nobody.
Tell me about who else was in the car. Okay, so who had the gun? Huh? You know what I said? I said it very clearly.
You said who was
Marcel, let's pause for a second, okay? Let's just take a pause, right? This investigation, which you suggest is incredibly serious, right?
Bro.
What he and I are investigating, incredibly serious, right?
Call at halftime.
We have information that have led us to you up to this point, okay?
Right.
And it's not because of things people have told us, it's because we're incredibly good at our jobs. We've done a lot of investigating every single day, all right? This investigation involves you as well, right? Don't say yes or no, but listen to what I'm saying. This investigation involves you.
He said,
How old are you?
No need to speak.
You're 22. You're young. You have a lot going for you. You're a good-looking guy. You're 6.
This is the simplest way to silence snoring at home.
I tried these popular anti-snoring solutions, so
6'5".
Them boys be like low-key flirting, like they be like hyping you up, be like, you're doing good, bro. Like, I don't know this and that. You're doing good, bro. I believe you, bro. You're a good guy. Then they put it right back down. No, you killed him. Like, is you on my team or what? Like, you feel me? Like, I'm telling you, what I tell y'all at the start, before all this, I said they gonna manipulate him. They gonna try to be best friends. And then they just gonna bring it. His confidence. You see how his confidence shrunk? Look at this. He got his hand out like he asking for help. Like he want a sip of that Sprite can, man. He don't know what else to do. It's raps.
Get money. You're working on your fashion type. You feel me? What's happening?
And then he try to talk like
is going to change your life forever. So if you continue to sit there and give us bullshit, ridiculous, off the wall stories, it's ruined. You can sit there like a man and tell us the truth and explain why things happened the way they did.
Now, Marcel claims he didn't shut off his phone. Instead, he claims it died while he was on FaceTime.
Because here's the thing. Everything you tell me has been, or will be verified. So who are you on FaceTime with? Name. Exactly who they is.
That's the name I know.
What's his full name? Government name? How do you get a hold of him?
I called him.
What's his phone number?
I don't know it by heart. I know it in my contact.
And he's in your contacts? Okay. What's to you?
It's just like somebody, he introduced me to Butterland.
Okay. The white guy, black guy, Hispanic?
No. Little chubby black.
Chubby black guy. And what are you talking about?
Regular conversation, bro conversation. I'm betting on the prize picks.
Prize picks?
Yeah.
For what? What fight or game?
No fight, football game, basketball game. Yeah. Yeah, that's because
the big dude?
Yeah, his brother is.
Yes.
So you're talking to... See, this kind of stuff, like...
But I just couldn't.
So tell me that if you say...
Bro,
yeah.
That's the kind of stuff that I'm talking about.
Okay, my fault.
Did you tell about any of this?
Nah. I just told him, get grams or carpet.
You... Sunday... No. He call you some Monday night? Tell you about the police taking Grant's car?
Yeah.
What'd he say?
He said something like they've been paying attention to you or paying attention to the house or something.
But obviously the detectives were going to search through Marcel's phone, which reportedly placed him in the area of the shooting. But not just that. Investigators searched through Marcel's social media, which showed him on the day of the shooting live on Instagram, holding a semi-automatic handgun while talking about a man fighting for his life in the hospital.
Talking about jumping on the ops, pulling out your Draco. Yes, you are. This is your song, your words.
All right, it's entertainment.
It's entertainment. Nah, cause I feel him. Cause I used to use that same thing. Like I'm not gonna lie, my mama. I was like banned from rapping like when I was a little bit younger. Cause I was rapping about just nonsense. I'm still kind of rapping about nonsense, but I'm low-key trying to change that. But like, I mean, I don't really rap about nonsense no more. I be rapping about real life situations. You feel me? Like stuff. You feel me? Anything I say in my songs, y'all, I did it. I'll do it. You feel me? Yeah. But like, bro. Real talk though. What was that? That's not even what it was about. Oh, bro, it's entertainment. That's what I used to say, bro. Like, it's be like, you ain't never did that. Why you talking like that? And then some things I really did. I just didn't want them to know. So it's just entertainment. No, I'm just people like the song. If you don't like the song, you don't like the song. Some people like the song. Let me make my song. Like, you feel me? It's just entertainment. I'm just talking.
How about Who I Smoke? Is that entertainment? Who I Smoke? Is that it? Is that entertainment? You know what I'm talking about.
Like the Young A song, Who I Smoke? Yeah,
That's entertainment.
They make it entertaining, yeah.
Talking about all the people that they killed.
They didn't do that. Well, to my knowledge, they didn't do that. To be publicly rapping about it and out here living it, they didn't.
So you're going to tell me that Ace, Queso, all them, none of them have done nothing. They're all taking credit for other people's murders publicly, and that nobody got any problem with that.
I don't know them personally.
I'm not asking you if you know them personally.
That's
What I'm telling you is that kind of means something.
what do you mean?
What's it mean? I said exactly what I said. You heard what I said.
Basically saying, bro, you. That's why I be telling people. People be thinking people be capping in the songs. A lot of people don't be capping their songs. They be real life dead serious. Like niggas will kill somebody and real deal rap about it, or shoot at somebody and rap about it. Shoot somebody, rap about it. Press somebody, rap about it. How I know? Cause I know people to do. I do it. I ain't never shot nobody nothing, but I'll press somebody. I'll rap about that shit. I'll rap about a situation that happened. I'll rap about phone them, catch a phone them somewhere. Then you feel me? I'll rap about it. I try to stop it. I don't rap about it as much. Like I used to rap about it all the time though. I used to rap about it all the time. Something happened. Every time a situation pop off, next song I make, I'm talking about it every time. People do it, bro. People don't really be capping in their songs no more, bro. That's what he trying to say, bro.
What do you mean?
What's it mean? I said exactly what I said. You heard what I said. What's that mean?
That's what somebody commented on my live.
You right it is. What's it mean?
I don't.
Just close the book on his head.
I replied to him and said, I don't know what you're talking about.
What would you think he meant by that?
Like when I'm reading that, I have no clue. I don't.
And then you pull out a gun, your tan handgun, and you go, yes, you do.
You did.
No, I didn't go.
Yes, you did. Several times. And you said, that's what you said. The words came out of your mouth.
Y'all sprayed a car full of kids knowing there were kids in there.
I didn't do anything.
Y'all sprayed a car full of kids knowing there was kids in there. How do you think that's going to look? It don't look good.
Exactly, yeah. But
So-
I didn't do anything. I'm telling you everything I know. I've been sitting here cooperating with y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that I got your grandmama's car all the way from Chelsea Street that morning with you in it. All the way back down. All the way over to Trey's house on 7th, which again, we already knew about. And then I got that car stalking that Mercedes at the Legend Center, waiting.
Yeah, we see where you're parked.
Me?
Yes.
And then
Over by the
following
tennis.
them. And then shooting that car up, knowing that just spent the afternoon with a bunch of kids. And then speeding off. How's that play?
To me, how?
You ready to spend the rest of your life in prison by yourself over some?
No, I didn't do anything.
So I have a recording of that whole Instagram live video. It's about 22 minutes long. You say a lot of stuff in it. Okay? You may not remember because it was the Monday after the incident, which would have been December 5th, probably about 10 days ago. You say a lot of stuff. Do you remember everything you said in that video?
No.
Because once the live video ends, you can't really go back and watch it, right? But when I record it, I can go back and watch it a lot of times, and a lot of people can go back and watch it a lot of times, and all the things you've said. K3 is just gassing you up in there. You know he is, right? K3?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you start talking to him about Corey getting his commissary taken into jail. You already know what this is all about. We're not writing this narrative. We're not making this story up.
That's what I'm trying
This
to
is
tell
stuff.
you.
This is stuff that has happened, has led up to a situation, right? And when you pull up on that red car,
I didn't pull up on.
listen to me, and you shoot it, you didn't mean to kill a 13-year-old boy.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro. I didn't do anything. Now you
I'm not
trying
asking. So who'd you give the car to then? Let's play this game. Let's play this game. Who'd you give the car to then? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, this bullshit about Drop and Slim stealing your car. I never lived the life, okay? But I'm gonna tell you right now, there ain't a dope boy alive that's gonna get in your car and then up a gun on you and tell you that you were gonna give him the car and then let you drive to the trap, buy your weed, get back in the car, drive to your boy's house. That's not how that works. I'm not stupid. Okay, so this story that they get in the car with you and that they're going to tell you that they're going to take your car and then they're still going to let you drive to the trap, buy your weed, get out of the car, and not do nothing about it, that's bullshit. You know it's bullshit. I know it's bullshit. Everybody in this building knows it's bullshit. So let's stop that story right now, because that ain't how it works.
Marcel might have been truthful about one thing. Investigators say he didn't pull the trigger. Instead, he was allegedly the driver. He told the detectives he was in fear of his life, which is why he didn't come clean in the first place. But it didn't matter. He ended up being arrested and charged with murder.
Can you please not make this so tight, bro?
No, dude.
I got shot in his wrist.
In the wrist? Right here, put your hands like this behind your back. There you go. Make it as easy as possible.
Scar right there.
Yeah, I see it. How's that?
No, that's good. That's good.
Hold on. Here, I'll watch them so they don't close.
So he ain't killed him. He was the driver. So he meant that. He was like, I didn't do nothing. I didn't pull no cheese. So he wasn't the shooter. He wasn't the shooter. He was the driver. Hey, at least he ain't killed them boys. But he for sure had something. He drove. He drove. He ain't pulled the trigger, but he drove. It's crazy, yo.
So they don't close. Not me.
Months after that police interview, investigators caught another break when another arrest is announced, this one for the accused shooter. 2 months after Prince Holland's murder, the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office announced the arrest of 25-year-old Contravious Garrard. Contravious was arrested miles away from Jacksonville, down in Orlando, Florida. But a huge question remains. Why was the car Prince Holland was riding in targeted? According to the sheriff, it was a culmination of escalating violence between two rival gangs, the gangs 3 and 320. Now the
Man, why was a coach in the... Let him talk.
Learned is Jalen Burrows, who was also driving the car with Prince Holland inside, said through his attorney he isn't even a part of that life. He's never been in a gang, and he didn't even have a gun on him. Fast forward to 2025, both Marcel Johnson and Contravious Garrard are supposed to be heading to trial soon. Problem is, Contravious wants a separate trial from Marcel, mainly because Contravious' defense attorney reportedly has issues with the incriminating statements made by Marcel Johnson. So we'll learn by next week whether or not the two will be tried together or separately. Either way, if convicted, they are both facing a long time locked up. Both are charged with murder, shooting/throwing deadly missiles, and 4 counts of attempted murder. Marcel Johnson and Contravious Garrard both pleaded not guilty to their charges. A motions hearing is up next for the two, and that's when we should learn if the cases will be tried together or separately. They were set to go on trial this week, but the judge recently granted a motion to push the trial back to a later date.
Y'all crazy. Y'all pleading not guilty, especially Marcel. I don't know too much about the other man's case, but Marcel, you seem a little cook. It seems like they got the info on you. You might as well plead guilty, sir. So he wasn't the shooter. That was interesting, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, that was a good story. He wasn't the shooter. He was the driver. And that's why he kept, I ain't do it. I ain't do that. That boy crazy, bro. What the comment said, man. When Dick says, we know you're not the bad guy. Real talk, bro. They said to everybody's a script that they're trying to say everybody at the. Nah, for real. They be using it. They be saying they know the same words for real. I'm telling you, they be doing the same thing. They be trying to be cool with you. Then they flip the script straight. Hardcore, full court press. Hella plot twist. Try to get you to fold. He wanted his op so bad that even the kids didn't soften his heart and make him stop. But I don't even know what the coach did. The coach said he wasn't in no gang violence. How not asking for a lawyer lands you on YouTube. Oh, bro. That nigga said, I want a lawyer. When he said you getting money, I lost it. How are you sliding in grandma's car? I'm telling you, them boys in Jacksonville though, we can. Out the clan be real shooters and claim to have so many eyes, but always miss when it comes to shooting. Then cops using prep like, bro, them niggas using slang. They're talking normally, but they're really trolling him. Real talk. Real talk. I thought I was the only one who noticed that. Y'all noticed how he was talking to him like type shit. We know you ain't do that type shit. We think you a good guy type shit. We know you ain't mean to kill that man on that drill. They try to be cool, and I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm telling y'all the sauce, man. Hey, man, this junk was entertaining. I ain't gonna lie. Rest in peace to the boys, and God cover their hearts for everybody who was in that situation. Folks, you bogus. Especially the shooter for so bogus. And they also trying to say Marcel was kind of snitching on the shooter, which he wasn't. But yeah, he was for sure acting saying he was the shooter. He like, I don't know who it is. He basically saying I don't know who it is, but it ain't me. And for sure I'll tell you it ain't me, but I don't know who it was. You feel me? Especially if it was only 2 people in that car, that means it was him. You might as well say it was him. Man, this is a crazy one. I hope y'all enjoyed. Glory to God, man. And we out, man. Peace.